Welcome back. This is the second video which would cover the second aspect of life processes. If some of you find it quite difficult to follow what I'm talking about, you can go back and refer to my first video which talks about NEET Biology Chapter 1, the living world, and we have discussed the difference between what makes anything living and non-living, what are the 7 life processes, and we have named them, whilst we have also discussed about movement, difference between movement and locomotion. So coming back to the second life process, as we already know, respiration is the second life process which we would like to discuss about in this particular video. You may have noticed two images here, which of course I've downloaded from the internet. Image 1 and image 2. I'll be using them to explain a few concepts here. So what is respiration, and is it same as breathing? Or if it is not the same, then help me understand. So I'm definitely going to help you understand the difference between respiration and breathing. Of course, okay. So let us take an example of you going on a house hunt. When you're hunting a house, you just get into a new accommodation, look around and see how well ventilated it is, isn't it? Ventilated. Right. What do you mean by ventilation? It is like easy flow of light and air with respect to any house. But when it comes to any living organism, if I say ventilation, I am talking about easy flow of air in and out of the body. So this is what is ventilation all about. Okay, let me repeat. Ventilation is the movement of air into our body and out of our body. Okay, and I would like to introduce one more terminology here, which is gas exchange. So this is a diagram of a lung or a respiratory system. Respiratory system with all the parts labeled appropriately. Yeah, you have the trachea, you have the bronchus, bronchiole, diaphragm, alveoli. Now let us focus on this aspect of the respiratory system. Alveoli are the region where gaseous exchange occur. What do you mean by gaseous exchange? Exchange of gases, in other terms, or basically alveoli are the region wherein carbon dioxide from the blood moves into the alveoli and oxygen from the alveoli enters the blood. So there is gas exchange happening. Okay, so we have discussed about what ventilation means and what is gas exchange. These two together constitute breathing. Okay, now let us move on to respiration. Respiration is a process which involves the release of energy. How do we get this energy from? We get this energy from the food we eat. The food that we eat is broken into smaller carbohydrates called as glucose. Okay, this glucose in the presence of oxygen, okay, would give us carbon dioxide. Oh, this place is looking quite messy. Let me erase it. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So glucose in the presence of oxygen gives us carbon dioxide plus water and releases energy in the form of heat, and this process is called as respiration. Got it? Breathing is obviously different from respiration. Breathing involves ventilation and gas exchange, whereas respiration is a process which involves the release of energy when glucose from the food is broken down in the presence of oxygen, giving carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so the word equation of for respiration is glucose in the presence of oxygen, or I'm so sorry, okay, glucose, you can also write it this way, glucose plus oxygen gives you carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Okay, this is called respiration. I hope this makes sense. All right, so let me just recapitulate it for you. As always, let me make use of different color. We are discussing the second life process that helps distinguish a living organism from a non-living organism. We are discussing about respiration. So before getting into what respiration is, we have already looked into how different respiration is from breathing. Breathing involves two phenomena. One is the ventilation, the other one being gas exchange. Okay, so you know what these processes are. Okay, and respiration is a process which involves the release of energy, and this energy is obtained only when we consume food. So the main source for this energy is glucose. So glucose is a simple carbohydrate which is broken down in the presence of oxygen, and this would give us carbon dioxide, water, and the energy is released here. This is called as respiration. All living organisms respire. For your information, I would like to mention that plants do respire as well. To learn more about NEET biology from me, PEBBLEZ Pedagogy, I would like you to subscribe to my videos and click the bell icon to learn more. Okay, so in the next video, I would be talking to you about sensitivity.